Switch 2 is imminent, since its revelation will be between Wednesday or Thursday of this week, but a formal and more detailed presentation will be for later. In addition, we would already have a more precise date of its launch and many of the powerful AAA third-party games that will come to the expected console. So don't miss all the details in this new video for Nintendo fans, and let's get started. That's right, Nintendo fans, it looks like the moment we all have been waiting for has arrived. Nintendo Switch 2 will be revealed this week, but who say this? This information comes from insiders Nate Haight and journalists and medias like Tom Warren, VGC and Eurogamer, who believe that the presentation of the console is imminent. The Switch 2 will most likely be presented on Thursday 16 through a teaser trailer that will be focused exclusively on the hardware and final name of the console. And although the announcement the game is not rolled out, it seems that there will be a brief glimpse of the new machine, as the formal presentation will be later this year, perhaps in February or March. This teaser would be focused on the name and final design of the console, with some important hardware features, such as perhaps the new magnetic Joy-Cons or the new console interface. Plus, it's expected that we'll see scenes of several own and third-party games running on the new Switch. So Switch 2 would be presented with more details like release date and games, availability, possible bundles and price in a direct or formal event that would arrive, according to Nate Haight and other sources, a little later in February or March of this year. In this event is where we would know the final details and plans of Nintendo with its new console, or perhaps changes in the Nintendo Switch Online, feature own games and all the AAA third-party games that will arrive in the launch and first years of the console. If all this is true, it means that the console would not be launched in the first half of this year. In fact, Nate thinks that the console will be released between May and June of this 2025, so there would still be between 5 and 6 months to have it in our hands. It seems little time for marketing, but seeing how viral the Switch 2 has been these days thanks to the leaks and everyone talking about the console, I don't think Nintendo needs more than a couple of months to position its new machine among the general public. I think Nintendo is being smarter this time and is betting on the network to trigger interest in the Switch 2, so given those conditions, those few months between the reveal and the release of the console should not be a problem for the big N. But what about the games? Here we go straight to the point. It's rumored that Mario Kart 9 and New Mario 3D seem to be the best of Nintendo to accompany the launch of its new Switch, and that without falling out the announcement of projects such as new game to remaster Zelda Collection, in addition to titles already announced and expected as Metroid Prime 4 or Pokémon Legends A-Zeta. It seems that we'll also have patches with graphical and performance improvement for games like Zelda Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom or Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. It remains to be seen if this improvement will come for free or will have some kind of extra cost for users. But what about third parties? Well, third-party support for Nintendo Switch 2 will be strong with the arrival of powerful IPs from external partners. It's said that Switch 2 would receive a lot of third-party games during its first years. For example, according to Nate Haight, games like Metal Gear Solid Delta, Assassin's Creed Shadows, The Division, and Rainbow Six Siege are in development for the new console. Other big games like Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Assassin's Creed Mirage will also land on the new Switch, according to the leaker Nash Whittle, and another games that have been talking about a lot of the internet are Red Dead Redemption 2, Halo Classic Collection, Monster Hunter Wilds, and all the Resident Evil titles. What do you think, people? It seems that it's only a matter of time to officially admit the new generation of Nintendo to aims to be more impressive than ever. And you know that here I will bring you the most important data of everything that is coming out with the Nintendo Switch 2. So if you don't want to miss anything, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications and leave your likes. It's all for now. Thanks for watching and we'll see you soon in the next video here in the Beat Island.